Late today, sorry. I have been um, really busy this week. It's just been crazy. Um, I have been doing, let's see, what all have I been doing? I have been in a boot camp for trying to get organized. I need that one. I have been every night since Sunday watching at night from 8 o'clock Central Standard Time till 10 a training on real estate investing. That one's really cool, and I kind of hope I actually can do something with that because, man, it sounds really fun, and it sounds like you could make a lot of money too, which would be great. What else have I done? Oh, the best highlight of my week has been a documentary about ancient medicine in a modern world. And this has been about herbs. And I am super excited about this. It's another whole learning curve. That and real estate investing, my goodness, and trying to get organized. Whew, I don't know. I may be biting off more than I can chew. But anyway, I want to get back to this sound wave therapy. This is the really cool entity. I hadn't really known much about this until recently either. So I'm learning all kinds of new things. My cat is clawing my chair. Ugh. Come here, kitty. You guys want to meet Tux? There he is. Look at him. He's a sweet boy. Aw. He's a sweetheart. Anyway, so what is sound wave therapy? So let's just start with what's the definition of sound, first of all. Okay, it's a vibration that propagates as an audible wave of pressure through a transmission medium like liquid, gas, or a solid. Each sound is characterized by its wavelength, hertz, which is a capital H and a Z, and its intensity, which is your decibel, its speed and direction. Sound wave healing has been used all the way back to ancient history for the purpose of relaxing your mind and your body. The vibration from sound energy is healing. The whole body itself acts like a symphony. Though we can't really hear it ourselves, every organ, bone, tissue, and cell has its own special frequency. So if we're healthy, every frequency works in conjunction with each other to create harmony. If one organ is out of tune, then the entire body is affected. That makes a lot of sense, actually. When this occurs, then we start seeing illness and disease. So what do we do about that? So there's this thing called sound frequency therapy, or SFT. So this term, SFT, is becoming more understood in the world of unconventional medicine and is also known as sound healing or vibrational medicine. And it consists of low wave frequencies that penetrate cells in the body, resulting in addressing and correcting imbalances. So conditions that could be corrected might include anxiety, depression, PTSD, hormonal imbalances, insomnia, and the list goes on and on. But how does it work? So it works by sending vibrations through the body through a traditional device called an SFG, or a sound frequency generator. This device, the SFG, produces sound waves of different frequencies that the patient then hears through headphones. The frequency of the sound waves can be changed depending on the condition being treated. So research suggests that these sound waves can affect the brain in a way that helps improve mood and relieve symptoms of conditions like anxiety and depression. And some of these devices, though, are large and cumbersome, and you'd have to walk around wearing headphones all day long. So you don't have to do it that way, because I'm going to show you a different way here in a minute. But what's the science of SFT, or sound frequency therapy? It's one of the most well-known studies on this topic was published in 2008. This study found that patients with major depressive disorder who underwent treatment experienced significant improvements in their symptoms just after 4 weeks of treatment. Since this initial study, there have been several others that have found similar results. And while more research is needed so that we understand exactly how and why SFT works, the evidence so far suggests that it's a very promising treatment for a variety of conditions. So how can we access this kind of therapy today? What if you had a device of your own that would deliver these sound frequencies not only to address mood disorders, but up to 850 different diagnoses, from hot flashes to musculoskeletal disorders to aging concerns to helping your kiddos get to sleep, to help you get to sleep? There is a device and it's called a wave watch. And it was introduced to me through my mentor who attended a biohacker summit. Now, a biohacker summit is a kind of educational experience where people look at different ways that are not conventional to help your health, basically. I learned about parasites in that one, and we all have parasites apparently, but this wave watch will help with that. It's pretty neat. But anyway, so she found it at this biohacker summit. She actually met the creator of the wave watch and she tried it right away. So she struggles with her weight. She's not fat by any means, but she kind of struggles with that and does things like keto diet and stuff like that. But she gets a hearty appetite, and so she put the watch on and wore it for a little while, and then had the setting on for appetite. She was trying to decrease her appetite or like stop her appetite. She literally had to take the watch off in order to eat because she knew she had to eat. So she had to, she had to take it off to eat. So the other one though that really, really, really prompted me to go ahead and get the watch was one of the other gals that's a friend of mine was with her at this biohacker summit. And this lady has had Bell's palsy. I did not ask permission to talk about these folks, but I really don't think they'll care. But she's had Bell's palsy twice, and it's affected the same side both times, which is good, I guess. You wouldn't want to have it on both sides. But what Bell's palsy does is it affects your facial nerve, and it can cause your eye to not function correctly. So it won't actually open all the way, and in the initial phases of Bell's palsy, you can't close it all the way. It's paralyzed. It won't do anything. So she put the watch on. She wore it for 20 minutes, and her eye was almost completely opened, and she could almost completely close it. So seeing that, like, that was really objective evidence for me, because I've seen her before on multiple different Zoom calls that we've been on together. I had a brain fart there. And her eye's always like halfway closed. It's drooping. Well, she sent me a picture of her eye after 20 minutes on that watch, and it looked almost exactly the same as her other eye. So I was like, okay, there's something about this. I'm going to have to look at it. So for me, I went ahead and got the watch, and I've used it for myself. This is another tool in my toolbox. I just want to be as healthy as I can until I get in that coffin. And so this is another tool that I'm going to be using that, in my toolbox that also includes essential oils, cannabis, CBD, exercise, a healthy diet, and soon to come herbal medicine, because I'm really interested in this now. But I'm really excited to share this thing with you. So I want to show it to you. This is it. It's kind of it's big, but it's not big like if you Google the other devices, they're like humongous, so this is very doable. But anyway, this is it. So I'm going to turn it on here. This is awkward. There it goes. So there's the watch, and you can't really see very well, I don't think. But what you get here is you get a menu. So on this front page, it's got chronic, detox, emotions, germs, and then there's just a file where you can just scroll through and see what you want. It's kind of like an index. And then on the next page, there's kids, Lyme disease, men, organs, pain, pathogens, and if you had parasites, you would look for parasites under pathogens. It's got self-care, seniors, weight, and women. So you can click on any of those. So let me just go back to women here, because we'll go to women in the menstrual cycle, and then it goes to hot flashes. So I don't know if you can hear it or not. I might be able to turn it up. Let me see. Oh, that's turning it down. So if you could hear it, that's pretty loud. I wouldn't want it that loud in my ear all the time, but you can hear that frequency. Hear what that sounds like. That's addressing the female menstrual cycle in terms of hot flashes. I'm going to go back to, actually let me stop that one. And I'm going to go back and we'll find something else that's really randomly different. Well, let's just choose seniors. How about arthritis? We'll see if that is a different volume. It is a different volume. You can hear the tone is different. So anyway, it's set for, like on the arthritis one, it's set for 36 minutes. They're all a little different. So you just put it on, you just wear it, and that's it. So that's the watch. I do have a link I'm going to put in my doohickey here. If you want to get that watch, use my link and it'll save you $100. So that's that. I will be putting a blog out about that. Hopefully I can get that done later tonight. But I got that other. I've actually got to get caught up on the real estate investing thing from last night, and then also do tonight. So I don't know. And I got refit here in a minute. So I don't know when I'll get my blog done. Just saying. I'm trying to get organized here. But anyway, that's all I got for today, everybody. And Elizabeth, thank you so much for sharing that with Sandy. I got your message just before I came on here. But there it is. I'll put my link for that in the group, Brain Body Oils and Medical Cannabis, and then also in Menopause, Mary Jane, and other things. So you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.